Hello there. Welcome back. Alright, welcome back, and that's an awful start. Welcome back. I am playing beamng, I guess. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm bored, so I'm gonna make the worst possible car I can, make it as slow, unstable as possible, while still making it look nice. And then I'm going to make the worst looking car that I can go extremely unnecessarily fast. I say we start. So, first things first, we're going to want two cars of our choice. For the car that's going to go unnecessarily fast, I'm going to pick the Ottobello Piccolina. This is going to be beautiful. We will do this one. We'll do the one Piccolina 130M. And then we're going to get our other car, which will be the one that will go extremely fast will be... What's a nice car? I don't want to do the Civella Scintella because that's just not really, in my opinion, a very fun car to modify. We need something good. Um, we will do the... We'll do the Hirachi at first, and we'll get a track car for this one. Because why not? We want the car to at least look nice. So, first things first, we're going to start with the nice car. So, I'm going to do a quick little race and find out... Oh, that's quite loud. I'm going to do a quick little race and find out just how good this car is for the base. If you want, you can skip to this timestamp in the video because this may be a boring race. But if you don't, but if you do, just know you might miss the rules because I'm going to explain them as I go. So, let me grab my phone and start a stopwatch. I don't want to knock either of these off the table, so I'm going to put them there. I have to do an online one because I just have my current phone stopwatch at 1,000 hours right now for no reason. Hmm. Online stopwatch. Online stopwatch. Alright. And just so you know, I'm going to be doing this with a controller, so... Alright. And 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, that was an... Okay. This is an outrage. Oopsie. I'll fix that. Sure, good enough. Since it's just a base car, I don't really have to worry about where it is. I can just respawn it. So, alright. Sorry about that. So for an explanation of what just happened, I accidentally used a countdown instead of a stopwatch, which is not what I was looking for. But I'm not allowed to clear it, so... Online stopwatch. Alright. sorry, I'm not super familiar with this track. I don't normally go in beamng and race. So, I mean, I'm getting into racing, so that's a thing. That would actually be a track cut right there. Yeah. If you're getting into racing as well and you need a free game you can play, I'd recommend Race Room. Kind of fun. I will say, I wish there were a few more things in it. When I say a few more things, I mean like more physics to it. Because since it's supposed to be like a realistic simulation, so not like beamng where you can destroy stuff, but like simulating racing, I guess. Wait, did I go off the track? Did I? I hope not. Uh-oh. Okay, that save was kind of clean, though. Uh-oh, did my stopwatch stop watching? Okay, no. We're at a minute and 45 seconds. If you think you want to, you can also just stopwatch this yourself and you can correct it if I make a mistake, you can correct it. Oh. So, overall, I'd say this car is okay. If I had to make one adjustment to it, I'd probably give it better braking. And our final time is... It was 2:51, and I did not catch how long the milliseconds were, because in an attempt to stop it, I accidentally hit clear instead, so let me put that in my notes. So, Sunburst 2:51. What was the other car? I'll just call it the Piccolo because I forgot what it was called. But the rules of it are, okay, I kind of forgot to state the rules there because I was yapping. Um, so the rules of this are, oh, look at that. It has, okay. For this build, it's got, alright, actually, hold on, sorry. I'll return to that in a minute. The, the usual programming will return in a moment. I need to replace the Sunburst with its car. Yes. Okay. Tab. Tab. I'm gonna delete this one since it's the same exact car. Um, so here's the deal. Since this is supposed to be just a whatever thing, during like the testing phase, after I modify the cars, not while I'm modifying them, but after, I cannot repair the car on the track during the timing. Piccolo is ready to go. That rhymed. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. My issue is so far acceleration. That's probably because it's not getting enough air. That, or it's just a really crappy car, probably too. Along with that, this isn't exactly a. Jeez Louise. Not even 30 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, but for good acceleration, you want the car to be light, so that means you want to remove what you can. And then you want like a really good engine. Probably you want racing tires. This isn't actually the first time I've done something like this. I was playing and I thought, man, it would be kind of fun to have a NASCAR mod on here. So I downloaded a NASCAR car thingy, and it kind of sucked. The texture wasn't loading. It was essentially just the same car. It was essentially just a base car for modding. White. There was no texture. Some of the stuff had been removed. There wasn't even a roll cage in it either, which kind of important. I'm topping out at about 70 here. It feels like if I stomp on the brakes hard enough, a bunch of guys in suits are gonna get out. A bunch of Italians in suits are gonna climb out of the car with Tommy guns or something. Um, it's a joke, by the way. I don't know what car this is based off of, or if it's based off of a car, period. I'm guessing it is. I recognize, like, the shape, but I just can't remember any cars for the life of me. I remember, like, GTR S5 because one of my friends would shut up about it. No offense. No offense to that friend if you're watching. But, like, for real, brother, you did not have to yap about the GTR S5 that much last year. Or no, it wasn't an S5, it was a 911. I forgot. I forgot which. I don't know anymore. Alright. And the final stretch. Let's go. 3:14:216. About 25 seconds more. 3:14. Yep. And we'll just do seconds for now. So I'll do the basic math here and put it on screen. Whatever you're seeing right now is the exact time difference. Okay. Now, time for the modification time. So, first things first, we're going to license plate. We're going to do California. Huh, neat. There's a NASCAR one. Okay, unibody. So the objective here is, what my objective is to add as much weight as humanly possible, and then add, like, the worst possible brakes and all that. Um, Backlight, yep. Oil cooler. Front bumper support. Fuel tank, yep. A standard handbrake, hydraulic. I won't modify that because that. I'm gonna try to follow like race car that idea, but you know, roof accessory, concealed flashers. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to make it so that way it cargo load box. Yes. Radiator. Radiator. Basic radio. Uh Actually yeah, we want the roll cage. Plain roof. You know what, just for the funny, I'm gonna make it a sunroof so that way even when you look up you can't see a thing. Empty passenger seat. Rear seats. Yep. Our objective here is just give it as much weight as humanly possible. Skid plate, skid plate. Multi-light. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to modify with that. Actually, I don't want to crash, so I'm just going to do that. Tow hitch. That's more weight. Yes, more weight. There glow lights. I'll do green because color. You know, the fun channel color. Okay, time for this. Fog lights. Front license plate. European license plate. Neat. Um, Front splitter. What? I know it probably isn't the best, but I hate how that looks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anyone I've offended with that. I just can't remember because you're still trying to make this look crap. Engine. Okay, 18 liter because we don't want a good look. We don't want a nice engine. I'm being called. Oh, hold on a minute. So, online stopwatch. You have it up. All right, clear. All right, and three. Actually, I should probably get there first. So once again, the rules are: if I crash, I cannot. In the instance, assuming that I crash, I am not allowed to repair the car for because since this is me seeing can I make one car really bad and the other really good, it's also that comes into account is if I lose control and crash, well, then it's not really a good car. Anyway, um, let let me. All right, I have to do that again. All right, and let me begin. Okay, I have a weight problem here. Yep. So if you can't tell what's happening is when I turn one way too fast or too hard, the other side of the car will lift up like it's about to flip, which is likely caused by these because poor weight distribution, I guess. Although if I ever get lost, I can always find my way with the beam nav bean and navig. Yeah, it's the bean and navigator, guys. Yep. If only I could put on the warning lights because I suck at this. I've actually been. I got a 15-minute ban from a NASCAR game for being a bad driver. I got stuck going backwards. Alright, both cars will take the same path this time. We have a winner. Technically, they won by. They won auto, by being an automatic win. The We'd like to know the car went for about a minute and 47 seconds. And really did fail. All you have to take into consideration when trying to make a good race car is if the driver can actually drive rather than just speed into a wall at 300 miles an hour. There we go. Let me make sure this is still recording. If I didn't... Oh, no. Okay, that will not count as a crash since that was caused by me trying to move it backward a little bit. And also the race didn't even start yet. I'll time this one just because, why not? I can find out how well I did. 3, 2, 1, go. If I make it past that point, then it'll either be a tie or both being kind of bad. I mean, to be fair, you gotta consider this car isn't very... This car isn't meant to go 100-something miles an hour. That wouldn't get you kicked out, I doubt. You just can't tell people you're breaking as well now. I guess it's road legal. And that's the end of the race. Or maybe not. Uh-oh. And now you have been kicked out. Meaning this. An absolute rocket of a car. And against
Hooray!
this. A super slow race car that's weighted down. And it lost. This video was a waste of time, man. Although I guess I lasted a little. I lasted just about as long. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Adios.